Good day to you. Yeah, here I am. Oh, in Wimpole. Yeah, I don't know if you know Wimpole. On the edge of Cambridgeshire and Bedfordshire somewhere. Obviously, I'm on the Rocket. Yeah, Rocket 3 GT Storm Edition. I've got Mrs TAYM on the back, so we're doing a two-up review. Yeah, wouldn't be the same without Mrs TAYM on a Rocket, would it? What I'll do is, I'll bring you back at the Walkaround. Yeah. Right, here we are. Triumph Rocket 3 GT Storm Edition. Absolutely marvellous. Me and Mrs TAYM, we had to go out. Everyone wants to know what Mrs TAYM thinks of the Rocket. I think everybody knows what Mrs TAYM thinks of the Rocket. But let's get through some specs, I suppose. 225 Newton meters of torque, something like that. About 180 brake horsepower. Brembo brakes on the front, shaft drive, 3 cylinders, 2.5 litres. Basically an engine on 2 wheels with a petrol tank and something to tell you how fast you're going. This one is brand spanking new. We've done, like I say, 180 miles today, which is the furthest you've done on a Rocket, isn't it? Yeah. Absolutely marvellous for me. Mrs TAYM is an excellent passenger. I never notice whether she's there, whether I'm riding the T100, Bertie, anything, just sits there and becomes part of the
Too
bike.
scared to move.
Too scared to move my backside. Obviously, brakes, everything works really well. They've got to, because this is a heavy piece of equipment. And nobody would buy it if any of the things that are crucial to it, the suspension. Though the suspension today, because it is a brand new bike, it's quite firm, would you say?
It was just a few bumps. It was a little bit firm, but wouldn't it be a bit firm anyway?
It shouldn't be that firm. It was quite firm today, but by the time, the second half of the journey, the engine had actually loosened off quite noticeably, I thought, and the suspension was getting better. But we did go on some dodgy roads. They weren't the best roads at the beginning. But yeah, what did you think?
Well, I just love it. It's the power and the speed of it that I love so much. And it is comfortable. The little seat, because they don't all have this, do they? But the little seat makes a big difference, and that's adjustable as well, which is good, because you had it lower and then I accidentally pulled it up higher. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you've lifted it
Yeah.
up.
And
I did ask you if you wanted it up.
Well, I know. But
No, don't roll your eyes.
But yeah, so that makes a difference, because it means I don't really need to hold on so much. So when you accelerate, I've got something holding me on.
Yeah, it is a fun bike. 320 kilos it weighs, almost as much as me. You're thinking, I know, but I'm saying it before you say it. But it's not a problem to handle, to push around. I've had it in the garage, and my garage is not perfect for it. It slopes down to the garage and it's gravel, but I have no issue getting it in and out at all. So easy to handle, unlike Mrs TAYM. The little touches, these foot pegs, they disappear. So everyone will think I'm a single guy if I do that. Mrs TAYM is thinking
Could be arranged.
So many nice touches on it. It is a class bit of kit, but they come in at about £24,000. Yeah.
It's worth it.
You're worth it.
You couldn't have everybody riding one of these.
No, there wouldn't be special then, you're right. Yeah. 2 big headlamps, I'm sure that it'd be good at night. The strangest thing about it, I don't know if you noticed, when we were in traffic, because we went down south, we were in quite a bit of traffic at times. And a lot of people would say, oh, it's a big heavy bike to commute with or have in traffic. But it's an absolute delight. It is one of the easiest bikes I've ridden in traffic because, one, it's shaft drive, so it's always smooth. It almost stands up on its own. Very easy. What do you think about the colour?
I like the colour. Yeah.
I think this is one of the best looking ones.
It is really nice. It's very Triumph coloured, if that makes sense, because I think the first one I went on had the big bright red, like I said, looked like a big love heart with a big
number on there, didn't it?
No.
Yeah, it did. It had 225.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Which is the
but it doesn't. The tank isn't as dominant in black, whereas when it was in red, it was really. Whew, look at that, like a big bug. But I think it's beautiful with all the black and probably easier to clean, isn't it? Everything's covered up.
I don't know whether black's easier to clean or not.
But it's all cased.
Yes,
that's what I mean.
Engine, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is literally an engine and two wheels. Have you enjoyed it?
Yeah, I loved it.
So there you go.
And the reactions of other people, because everybody's commenting. People walking past going, oh, what a lovely bike. Oh, what a beautiful man riding it.
It's true. It's true. Not the bit about the beautiful man.
Even the horse is admiring it.
Not the bit about the beautiful man riding it, but people commenting on it. People looking at it when you ride past them. It is an impressive bike, and if you want to impress anybody, this is the bike that is going to do it. Without fail, people cannot help but look and admire it. It's sheer genius, but expensive genius. But what I'll do now is we're going to go home and have some supper, and I will do the senses tomorrow.
Right, here we are. It's the next day to the Walkaround, and I'm taking the bike back. Mrs TAYM thoroughly enjoyed it yesterday, all day out riding, though she's not used to riding all day. She doesn't do it very often, but she still really enjoyed it. The reason I brought you back at this point is I'm just on the A12, which of course this is made for roads like that, like this. It just finds it so easy, and it's such a joy to ride a road like this. You've got so much power, the cruise control, everything like that, all help of course, but it is such a stable bike. Yeah, but what I'll do is I'll bring you back. I mean, obviously overtakes and things like that. I mean, this isn't running. No, you can only go to 4,000 revs, which is quite an incredible speed. And I'll leave it at that. But I'll bring you back in a little while. Now, Mrs TAYM absolutely loves the burble it does when you shut the throttle off. She absolutely loved it. I could hear her giggling at it when we were in town and stuff. But yeah, so obviously speed and everything is a doddle with it. But its party piece, for me, the most surprising thing about this bike is how easy it is in traffic. It is literally as stable as a car. That's what it feels like, and it is relatively easy given its weight and size to move about. It just isn't a problem. Yeah, I guess as I'm nearly back, I've got to crack through those senses. Obviously, to taste, this is a massive block of rock. Yeah, you know, like a Blackpool rock or something, except it's a Triumph rock, and it just, instead of having Blackpool round the inside of it, it would have horsepower. Yeah, marvellous. To smell, it's a brand new bike, literally a brand new bike. When I rode it off, doesn't smell of anything except new bike, a lot of warm metal. You know what new bikes smell like? Lovely. To look at, well, what does it look like? It looks like a sort of cruiser-ish, but not really. It just looks like a brute. Yeah, an engine on wheels, and it doesn't have to attract attention from people. And I don't think it matters whether you're into cruisers, off-roaders, adventure bikes, sports bikes. You cannot help but look at them and wonder. Just a cracking bike to look at, top-notch quality, but so it should be at 20-odd thousand pounds. Then I guess we're on to feel. What does it feel like? The quality, absolutely stunning. I like the little touches on it. I like the fact that the petrol cap is actually lockable. It's not electric because it's keyless ignition, but you still have a key for your petrol cap, and that's sort of reassuring for me. All the information you want. I haven't played about with this. It's got hell and all electronics, as you know, but none of us really use them much, do we? I could have connected the phone up and used the sat nav, but I didn't, and I wish I had, because we did quite a few extra miles yesterday. But it didn't matter because we were on such a stunning bike. On the little side roads, some of them were horrendous, and it wasn't half bouncy, and the suspension is a little bit firm. And I'm sure it'll soften up, or you can alter it if necessary. Then what do we go on to? The sound. Just power. It just sounds of power. Yeah. Absolutely stunning. Both from the exhaust, the overrun, and it is just pure engine. Yeah. I love it. Then the final sense, how does it make me feel? Well, I love the bike. I absolutely love the bike, and I wish, one, I had loads of money, and two, I had a purpose for it, and that's it for me. You know, it is a big bike, and it's fairly thirsty, but what a cracking bike. If it's your only bike, you're gonna really enjoy it. You're gonna get a lot of attention from people. You're going to thoroughly enjoy yourself, even if you are a little bit restricted maybe on some of the roads you might want to do. You certainly wouldn't want to be going down a gravel track, but some might correct me on that. Yeah, but here we are. I've got to give it back. Well, very good of them to let me have it for a few days, and I have done a few miles on it, but there you go. Let's get off and have a look. Engine off, ignition off, side stand down if I can find it. There we go. Here at Suffolk Triumph, and let's have a little look at it. There you go. Triumph Rocket 3 GT Storm Edition. Absolutely marvellous. Just an incredible bike all round. Yeah, and Mrs TAYM's favourite.